delighted to have you around, Francesco. Can you just introduce yourself, tell me who you are and what you do?
I'm Francesco Rocca. I'm the president of the International Federation of Red Cross Red Crescent Societies, called IFRC, and also I'm the president of the Italian Red Cross. So here I'm doing my work as an international president.
Okay, why was it important for you to attend this COP27?
The International Federation is present in 192 countries. And we work at community level because we are a volunteers-based organization. And volunteers working at community level very often are the first one experiencing the consequences of the climate change, with this increasing number of extreme weather events. And so they are the first, very often they are at the same time victims and responders. So it's important to make their voice heard, especially for the most vulnerable communities that are paying the highest price for the consequences of this catastrophic situation.
Can you explain to me how do you work with the communities and how do you prepare them to face these so-called natural disasters?
First, of course, having volunteers well trained, they know what to do in case a disaster strikes. When it comes about floods, or in general cases also talking not only about climate change but also earthquakes, they know how to relocate people, the safest places, where we have to bring immediately the most vulnerable people with disabilities. So they know their own communities, they know where the hidden ones, especially the most neglected. So this is a part of our role. But then in the recent years, of course, we switch a bit in terms of preparedness, in terms how to protect livelihoods, how we can advocate with the local authorities, national authorities, to prepare, and for example in many countries now through our advocacy we are increasing the cash program to support the community or the pastoralist communities. I could mention several examples in the way we work at community level, especially rural and in rural areas, which is vital, and partly also working with the authorities in building the social net, so security social nets, so just to protect, but focusing on the most vulnerable.
I know also you tackle everything that is linked with the money, and what is exactly compound crisis? What does it mean in your jargon?
Compound crisis is one of the most difficult things that we are living. There are countries that are not experiencing only the climate change, but they are living through conflicts for many years, or passing. Think about, for example, what is happening now in the Horn of Africa. No? We have the drought. We have had and still the pandemic, the locusts and whatever.
Invasions,
so so we have to face too many crises at the same time. So often interlinked. But for us it's a big challenge, especially for us to respond, but also for the community that are living. It's really a disaster. So this is what the meaning of compounded crisis is for us. And this is happening in Africa, in Asia, in America, and now unfortunately even in Ukraine, which is another place which is living, of course, now the extreme cold and the war. Is something that is very difficult for the community that are passing through this.
How would you like this COP27 change the life of the communities you are trying to support?
Well, for us, the sad things watching back at the past COP is that so far only the 10% of the funds are reaching the most vulnerable communities. And this is the key point. So when we talk, and we talk a lot about adaptations, now we would like to see more concrete facts and watching the changing dynamic that will allow the money to really reach and to protect and support the local action, what we were talking before about preparedness, about early warning, and this is something that we'd like to see as an improvement after COP27, and we are strongly advocating for this. And then also what we are doing and the discussion with the governments is to include the local communities in the national adaptation plans, which is another important part. So how can you build a serious national adaptation plan without listening the vulnerable communities? Exactly. So this is a part of our work here, advocating for them.
Let us hope that this time they're going to walk the talk.
As humanitarian, I'm always optimistic.
Thank you very much indeed. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.